everyone. Today we're going to share some info about iron. Iron is a chemical element with symbol Fe, which comes from Latin word ferrum and has an atomic number of 26. Iron also is a metal that belongs to the phase transition series and group 8 of the periodic table. It is by mass the most common element on Earth, right in front of oxygen, 32.1% and 30.1% respectively, forming much of Earth's outer and inner core. Besides, it is also the fourth most common element in the Earth crust. So there are some few facts about iron. Atomic number of ferrum, which the number of protons in the nucleus is 26, and the ferrum has atomic symbol on the periodic table of elements as Fe. It also has atomic weight of 55.845 gram per mole and density of 7.874 grams per cubic centimeter. It also appears in the solid phase at room temperature. Iron has melting point of 2800.4 degree Fahrenheit or 1538 degrees Celsius, and the boiling point of 5181.8 degree Fahrenheit, which approximately 2861 degrees Celsius. Ferrum has 33 number of isotopes and 4 of them are stable isotopes. The most common one is iron 56 with 91.754% of natural abundance. So here are some overviews in the slide. There are history, advantages, and applications.
History of ferrum. Archaeologists estimate that people have been using iron for more than 5,000 years, according to Jefferson Lab. In fact, it turns out that some of most ancient iron known to humans literally fell from the sky. In a study published in 2013 in the Journal of Archaeological Science, researchers examined ancient Egyptian iron beads that date around 3200 BC and found that they were made from iron meteorites. The Old Testament in the Bible also mentioned iron multiple times. According to Los Alamos National Laboratory, the first person to explain the various types of iron was René Antoine Firsthoff de Réaumur, which shown in the picture above, who wrote a book on the subject in 1722. This explained how steel, frog iron, and cast iron were to be distinguished by the amount of charcoal, which is carbon, they contain. The Industrial Revolution, which began the same century, relied extensively on this metal. Advantages of iron. First is iron is less brittle. Iron is an incredibly useful material. It is less brittle than stone, yet compared to wood or copper, it's extremely strong. It's also easy to shape into various forms. If properly heated, iron is also relatively easy to shape into various forms, as well as refined using simple tools. Next is it has high heat conductivity. Unlike wood, iron can handle high temperature, allowing us to build everything from fire tongs to furnaces out of it. It also can be magnetized. It has ferromagnetic ability, which means iron can form magnets or be attracted to magnets, which means it's easier to separate it from non-ferrous material, in contrast to most substances, which making it useful in the creation of electric motors and generators. Iron application in life. The first one is automotive. In the automotive industry, iron is the most commonly used metal. This metal is used in a variety of ways to design cars of extreme luxury and endurance. Steel is used in the design of many parts of the vehicles we use. Perhaps the most significant benefit of using steel is that it is available in a variety of grades, which provide lightness to the car's body. The next iron application in life is In electronics, iron is a crucial element in many electronic devices because of their magnetic and strength properties. Steel is made of iron and it also contributes to electrical architecture by providing good structural support. Many inductors have a magnetic core made of iron or ferrite inside the core, which serves to increase the magnetic field and thus the inductance. The third iron application in life is in construction and building. Cast iron, wrought iron, and steel are the three ferrous materials used in construction, with this order also specifying the order in which they are introduced for the substantial structural use. Cast iron flourished from the 18th century to the late 19th century, which wrought iron flourished from around 1840 to the beginning of the 20th century. Both products are eventually surpassed by the readily available structural steel, which is at affordable prices. Nowadays, steel is used instead because it binds well to concrete, has a similar thermal expansion coefficient, and is strong and relatively cost effective. Reinforced concrete is also used to provide deep foundation and basements and is currently the world's primary building materials. The fourth application of iron in life is in manufacturing. Iron is an enigma. It rusts easily, yet it is the most important of all metals. 90% of all metal that is refined today is iron. Most is used to manufacture steel, used in civil engineering, which is reinforced concrete. Application areas of iron as a primary constituent of ferrous metals or alloys and steel. Iron is alloyed with carbon, nickel, chromium, and various other elements to form cast iron or steel. Iron is also used in magnets, which iron is an extremely well-known ferromagnetic metal. It is in fact the strongest ferromagnetic metal. Iron is also used in fabricated metal products, in industry machinery, in transportation equipment, also in instrument and toy and sports goods. Cast iron is produced by smelting iron-carbon alloys that have carbon content greater than 2%. After smelting, the metal is poured into a mold. The mechanical properties of a material indicates how it responds under specific stresses, which helps to determine its suitability for different applications. Specifications are set by organizations such as the American Society for Testing and Material, which is ASTM, so that users can purchase materials with confidence that they met the requirement for their application. A few common mechanical properties for cast iron include hardness, toughness, ductility, elasticity, malleability, fatigue strength, and tensile strength.